Most people go through life never realizing this truth. They assume being smart means memorizing information, quoting books, or chasing perfect grades. But deep down, you know something feels off. You've seen people with advanced degrees make reckless choices. You've seen high IQ individuals collapse under pressure. And you've asked yourself, if they're so intelligent, why do they keep failing? Here's the reality. Real intelligence isn't about stuffing your mind with facts. It's about perspective, about seeing what others miss. And today you'll discover 5 powerful mental shifts that don't just make you smarter, they make you quietly unstoppable. The kind of person who steps into a room and changes the atmosphere without a word. No arrogance, no noise, just steady power. Let's begin. 1. Don't debate to win, ask to understand. Most people approach arguments like they're in a courtroom trying to dominate and prove they're right. Truly smart people refuse to play that game. They don't need to win. They want insight. They ask, what makes you feel that way? What result are you after? Have you thought about another angle? They stay calm, patient, and curious because they aren't attacking. Others open up. And when people open up, the truth emerges. That's the secret. You don't change minds by defeating people. You change minds by understanding them. That's what real intelligence looks like. 2. Don't fixate on the moment. Step back and see the system. Most people treat setbacks like the end of the story. They mess up a presentation and spiral. They get rejected and shut down. They fail a workout and think, I'm useless. But smart people don't take it personally. They don't even call it failure. They call it data. They ask, what created this? What pattern led here? What can I tweak and test next time? They see life as an experiment, not a drama. Zoom out far enough and nothing is final. Everything is just feedback. That's why they grow so fast. While others waste time sulking, they're busy improving the system. 3. Filter everything with one question. Is this in my control? Most people burn themselves out worrying about what they can't control. Traffic, gossip, opinions, the news. The more they try to control the uncontrollable, the more drained they become. Smart people protect their energy. They ask, can I influence this? If yes, they act. If no, they let it go. They don't spiral. They cut through the noise. That calm energy you see in high performers doesn't come from luck. It comes from ruthless focus. And that focus comes not from controlling the world, but from mastering themselves. 4. Get comfortable with silence. Watch how unsettled people get when things go quiet. They rush to fill the space with chatter, jokes, or noise. Smart people embrace silence. They listen more than they speak. They give moments room to breathe. They watch, they notice, they wait. Wait, because the quiet ones usually understand the most. The less reactive you are, the more powerful you become. Silence is strength. It makes others lean in. It reveals things the loud never see. And most importantly, it keeps you in control. 5. Don't react, observe. Someone says something rude and most people snap. Life throws a curveball and most people panic. Smart people pause. They breathe, they observe, they calculate. That brief pause gives them leverage. It gives them clarity others miss. Anyone can react. It takes strength to observe first. When you pause, you see what others overlook. You become the calm one in chaos, and that makes you unforgettable. Final thoughts. You don't need a PhD. You don't need to shout the loudest. You don't even need to learn faster than everyone else. You just need to shift how you think. Ask instead of argue. Zoom out instead of panic. Focus only on what you can control. Welcome the silence. Observe before reacting. That's the real edge. Most people won't do it. They'll keep rushing, overreacting, and draining their own strength. But if you start building these habits now, you won't just feel smarter. You'll be smarter, calmer, sharper, unshakable. Call to action. If this message struck a chord, don't just scroll away. Hit like if it lit something inside you. Comment quiet power so I know you're part of the 10% rising above the noise. And subscribe, because this is just the start of unlocking your real strength. Let the world chase noise. You're here to build stillness, focus, and silent power.